sometimes 18 hours at a time. It's good to disconnect and to even have, aren't you a PhD student at UTD?
Who is there? Nobody's there.
I have other YouTube videos where you can see me sing.
Do you think child would get it?
It was the moment that I...
So people can believe me? Hello world, welcome to the channel. My name is Pasha, and in this video I'm opening a new type of series of videos on my channel. It's a Tell Me Your Story. It's basically interview with a very interesting person with very interesting questions and very interesting technical questions and a simple quiz by the end of the video. Our first guest would be Luka Bostick, who I met at HackUTD hackathon when we were standing in line to get into the hackathon. And I asked Luka, what was your project in mind? And she told me this.
Yeah, so we're basically doing a visualization of superconductive circuits, SFQ, which means single flux quantum, and we're going to make a visual designer for these superconductive circuits and eventually the goal with this would be to create a register, a 2-qubit register file, and use that register file to test out quantum algorithms.
I did not understand any of it, and I said, this is crazy. I thought she's either nuts, crazy, or very smart person. She actually ended up being both, and I thought, wow, this is really crazy. And I hope you enjoyed this interview with Luka, and hit the like. Hello, Luka.
Hello, Pasha. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
You're the first one. You're the first one opening a new series.
It's a great honor to be the first one, yeah.
Okay, thank you for coming. And so let me tell you, so our interview will have like 3 sections.
Okay.
So first section, we will talk about you in majority. Like we'll ask like about your major, where you're from, all that stuff.
Okay.
Second section will be superconducting, your technical stuff.
Got it.
And third section will be quick quiz, and then we're gonna finish up and say goodbye.
Okay, cool.
So let's start our first section. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell people who's watching us about yourself, where you're from, and what do you study?
Okay, yeah. So my name is Luka Bostick. I'm 22 years old. I am born and raised in Dallas, Texas, and I am studying at the University of North Texas of computer science, for computer science.
Computer science.
Yes.
That's a good field to be.
I love it, yeah.
On our HackUTD, when we were waiting in line, you told me, no, sorry, on our previous interview, when we did hackathon.
HackUTD, yes.
We had like a small interview, and you told me computer science is not your first major.
No, it's not my first major. So my first major was film studies. I wanted to, and I had applied to go to the New York Film Academy. I decided against that after about a year of studying film. I just realized that there was no money, and my artistic drive just didn't line up with it. My second major was I went to culinary arts school at Dallas College El Centro. I was a chef for 4 years in Dallas. Some of the places I worked at, Jose MX, Jose and Lovers in Dallas, and also Chamberlain's Chop House in Addison.
Okay. And what deserves one more?
Okay, yes.
Tell me everything. Don't hide.
Okay,
here.
yeah. My next major after that was emergency medical services. I took the semester-long course at Dallas College to become an EMT. I realized I could not stand the sight of blood, which is kind of a prerequisite. So
really?
Yeah.
You're afraid of blood?
Yeah, I am. Wow. It just makes me squirm.
But your mother was.
I decided to do EMT school because my mom is a paramedic, and she sort of guided me to that path.
Okay. Want to say hi to your mom?
Yeah. Hi, mom. Thanks.
Hi, mom.
Thanks for everything.
You'll be on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's focus on computer science. So
yes.
How did you end up at computer science? What inspired you to do filming, cooking, doing emergency stuff, and then somehow end up at computer science?
Yes, studying all these fields throughout my schooling. The sort of common denominator was that I loved I loved studying because I was on my computer, and spending time on my computer just made me realize how much I love technology and wanted to understand the tools and the mechanisms by which I studied this material. So studying and being in school really led me to the path of working with technology.
Okay, so you see like future in technology.
Yeah, I see a future in technology, definitely.
Let me ask you a question. I'm not saying anything, but after switching so many fields, are you gonna stick with computer science or?
Yeah, absolutely.
So computer science is a one.
Yes, doing all these different educational paths has taught me that I don't want to pursue a career in those fields. So by figuring out what I don't like to do, I certainly have figured out what I do want to do with my life.
Well, congratulations!
Thank you.
I hopefully you find yours one. You know.
Yeah.
I like speaking ahead. I know what you do, so we'll talk in our second section. But
okay.
I'm really happy that you landed on computer science and you like enjoying doing that. I'm really happy about that. So, other than computer science, do you have any other hobbies?
Yes, I'm a volunteer instructor at Dallas College, Brookhaven, and I currently have 2 students that I tutor and volunteer to tutor at Dallas College in technology and graphic design. So one of my students recently just finished their first graphic design new media art class, and I tutored them and helped them along their way. And next semester, they're moving on to C++, so I will be instructing them and giving them supplemental material for C++, which I'm really excited about.
Are you good with C++?
Yeah, I'm good with C++. It was the first language I really fell in love with.
Really?
Yeah, I remember spending so many hours trying to figure out C strings, and when I finally got C strings, going into that quiz and just
C in, C out.
Oh yeah.
I thought your favorite was one PHP.
Yes, well, for web design, yes. Well, I like PHP because it's semantically built like C. It uses like C style. No, it uses C style syntax structure. So yeah, PHP was a language that I had gained familiarity with at my time in Dallas College. I was set to be a teacher's assistant at in the Introduction to PHP class, and also the Introduction to MySQL class.
Okay,
and
so databases and PHP.
Yes.
Basically web design,
yeah.
web development.
Yeah, I was set to be the TA for that. I spent the summer learning as much as I can about the technologies.
Yeah, I saw your work. I saw your manuals.
Yeah,
it's inspired.
Yeah, and I ended up not being needed in those classes.
Okay.
Not enough demand.
Did you know there's no PHP class in our like computer science major?
Yeah, which I sort of assume that it's sort of designed that way. Like you go to your computer science courses and you get your degree in computer science at a big university, and they leave the more creative side, the web development side to the community colleges, so you can sort of get a full experience by branching out and going to Dallas College. And I recommend that anybody that is taking computer science degree to seek out alternative institutions like the Dallas College for additional computer science information, because there's a lot of good education and technology that's going on there.
Well, we like in our major, like speaking in advance, we have one course where we teach JavaScript. You see, PHP is kind of old school.
Yeah,
JavaScript is kind of replacing.
Yeah, PHP and JavaScript actually came out around the same times.
Yes.
But of course, JavaScript has been supported far greater than PHP. And JavaScript is, I mean, because you see, like with TypeScript, Microsoft has co-opted JavaScript and has made it type safe, which is something that I haven't seen with PHP. I don't know if there has been a push to make PHP type safe, but JavaScript has certainly taken over PHP. And in the Introduction to PHP course, it does go over, we do use JavaScript.
So you take a JavaScript and then switch to PHP?
No, JavaScript is used within PHP to add additional features. If you're doing anything with like SQLite with storing things in a database and then displaying them in a database, that's PHP's job. But if you need to, let's say, do file input or output, then you would probably want to use JavaScript.
Yeah, more technical. Okay, so hobby. What other hobby do you have?
Yeah, so I'm a classically trained choral singer, and I sing with the Dallas Credo Community Choir.
Can you sing something?
I don't really, I don't think I can sing anything right now. I have other YouTube videos where you can see me sing. So.
Okay, can we paste it? Can you give me some footage so I can paste it? So people can believe me?
Yeah, I'll give you some footage. Yeah.
Okay, before coming to this interview, I asked you to prepare, because our show name is Tell Me Your Story.
Yeah.
It can be a life story or funny life story or any story, right? So I asked you to prepare a story to tell me.
Yeah, so...
Do you have a story?
I do have a story. So when I speak to colleagues or acquaintances that I have in computer science, a lot of the time when I tell them that I've teached or been a TA for classes at Dallas College, they get confused because I do not have I'm not pursuing a graduate degree right now. And I want to just tell my story to sort of clear up that misconception. How I gained my role as a student instructor at Dallas College was I had signed up for a Introduction to C# class. It had had 5 students, including me, and the professor was a cryptology specialist, and she did not know how to teach C# or even she didn't have enough knowledge in C# to teach the class. She was reading from the textbook and just giving out
the basics.
Yeah, the basics. So I went in there, explained my background in technology, and started to help the class along. And the professor advised me that I should become the TA for a class. So I became the TA for C#, which all my course material is on my GitHub if you want to see that. And after that, I had I contacted the faculty professor there, Professor Stephen Hurd, who specializes in educational tools in technology. So basically figuring out the optimal ways to educate people through technology. And I had showed him my work, and he offered me the job of TAing for his classes in PHP and MySQL, which by the time I got there day one, I was notified that I was no longer needed. So.
Okay, so let's summarize it. So you were a student at Dallas College?
Yes.
Okay, so you were a student. There's a C# class came up, right? The teacher did not know how to any stuff, like simple basics, like textbook, right?
Yeah.
So you offered some help. You got assigned as TA, being in the same college.
Yeah.
So being TA, helping the class, teaching the class.
Yeah. And I also was held to the same standards and had to turn in the same work that they did, so that was nice.
So it's so you must know pretty good C# then?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
Okay, wow. And then basically almost got a teacher position without PhD, right?
Yeah, I was pretty close. I mean, the misconception really happened when I told them about the work I'd done with a PhD student of mechanical engineering at UNT, Jonas Wagner. We had met as a part of our community choir involvement, and we would work together on our separate assignments in the same coffee shop that we both liked. So he would work on the dynamical systems and...
So you came to the same coffee shop?
Yeah,
together.
We worked together. He would work on dynamical systems. I would work on my C# lecture material. And I would say to them that I work with a PhD mechanical engineering student at UNT. And they got from that I was also a PhD student at UTD. And I mean, my bad. I never cleared up the misconception. I just because I said I worked with...
So they kind of offered you a teacher position without thinking you PhD, but you're not PhD.
Yeah.
Okay. So where did they understand that you're not PhD? When was the moment?
It was the moment that
when they gave you a class?
Yes, it was the moment that they gave me the classes. And they said, oh, hey, I just started my bachelor's program at UNT. And they said, wait a second, aren't you a PhD student at UTD? And they said, I never said that. And they said, okay. Well, and that was the end of that.
That's a funny story.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, congrats. It's a good story.
Thank you.
Well, almost congrats.
Almost.
Let me ask you a follow-up question.
Sure.
Do you plan to teach in the future?
During that time, I just fell in love with teaching.
So you like teaching?
I love teaching, yes.
So do you like kids, let's say, because we all the kids, people who attend school, maybe university, it's adults, it's older generation, but still, it's still kids.
Yeah, I was wondering that question. I was trying to figure out that myself when discovering whether I liked teaching or not. So I involved myself, well, because they assumed I worked at UTD, I involved myself with the activities at UTD. So I organized the Richland ISD hackathon for 2023, as well as doing the student outreach program for UTD. I taught Java and JavaScript fundamentals in Richland ISD at the middle school, high school, and elementary school level, and working with elementary school students, teaching them Python is quite staggering to me.
So do you see yourself as a teacher one day?
I do see myself as a teacher, yeah.
Okay, well let's hope.
Yeah, let's hope.
Okay. Hello everybody, here could be your advertisement, but I will spend those like 30 seconds to thank you Major League Hacking for supporting hackathons. And I'm going to leave a small message for students who's watching our interview with Luka. I inspire you to do the hackathons. This is an experience you won't regret, and we'll have so much fun doing that. The project you will develop during the hackathon can be used as conversation starter for your future job interview. I invite you for the next hackathon. Happy hacking! We're starting section 2.
Okay.
It's going to be superconduction. So look, the first time when we met at the HackUTD, like when we were standing in line, you told me like your project is going to be superconducting, right?
Yes.
How on earth on this planet, after being a chef, after studying like being like emergency services, about movie, you decide to start like learning superconductivity?
Yes, so I've been, after my time at Dallas College, I was really wanted to find a field in technology that I found exciting and wanted to pursue. I knew I didn't want it to necessarily be AI development. But when I saw my first talk about superconductors, my jaw was on the floor. The information just blew my mind, and I just wanted to learn more about it, which happens a lot, I'd say, in my academic career. I just have an idea or I want to learn more about something, and I just pursue it. And I encourage all students to do the same.
Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, you told me the story. It was pretty interesting how you decide to do superconducting. But so I did my homework a little bit.
Okay.
I've read some articles about superconductivity. You inspired me first time, but still I know it's a zero resistance. I know it's like two types. It's hard and easy. They use it in MRI and all this blah blah good stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So, but my question is, you mentioned you work with students before, like adults, kids, all this stuff. How would you explain what is superconductivity or superconducting technology to a child?
Yes, I would say it is a energy efficient energy efficient quantum computer manufacturing. That's how I would actually cut that.
Zero resistance.
Yeah, I would say it's a zero resistance way to. Because that was in 5 words, right? Do you want me to do it in 5 words?
So the whole purpose, say it shortly. So like,
yeah.
Don't say 5 words. My question is, how would you explain it to a child?
Yes, so it is a way to manufacture computers that is energy efficient, that uses less electricity.
Less electricity.
Yeah, so a way of making a computer that uses less electricity than current computers.
Okay, perfect. So do you think child would get it?
I think so, yeah.
If they ask like your follow-up question, you will be happy to help.
Yeah, I think so, yes.
Okay, like what would you say to a child about like, how would you explain like resistance to a child?
Yes, so whenever electricity flows through one material through another, that material can slow it down and reduce the speed that the electricity flows through a material.
So something standing like before, it's like a kind of filter, right?
It's like imagining trying to walk through. Just imagine walking, and now imagine going into a pool and trying to walk.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's amazing. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good one. I really like that example.
Thank you. Yeah.
So, a follow-up question: where do you see like superconductivity or like a superconducting technology like in 5 or 10 years?
Yeah. So superconducting technology right now, it goes beyond just applications of the Meissner effect, like you said with bullet trains and MRI machines.
Yeah.
With superconductive SFQ technology, which stands for single flux quantum, is the way that our superconductive circuits are built. Currently, CPU design and fabrication, we're currently able to reduce the amount of transistors, which in superconducting terms are called Josephson junctions, to a size that is similar to CMOS technology of about 20 years ago. So that is to say that current CPU design, superconductive CPU designs is about 20 years away from the current CMOS standards that we have today of 3 nanometer processes. So in about 10 years, I expect superconducting design and fabrication to reach a point where it is the cost benefit analysis of reduced energy consumption and also computational speed line up to where data centers now decide between superconductive server solutions versus CMOS server solutions.
Okay, so you see basically big improvement in like what do you think will be a breakthrough?
I think by the time that these 7 years are, by the time these 6 years are up with the Discover expedition, superconducting technology will be a household name.
Okay.
I feel that the breakthrough in AI...
So you see a big future in it?
I really do. The big future is in the development of the super SoC system on a chip, and the ability to train AI models in a way that we have never trained an AI model before.
Speaking of AI, speaking shortly, you see how AI is booming today.
Yes.
AI is like, Google just released a new version of AI, like, what did they call it? But it's not Bard, it's something else. Okay, but AI is booming. AI is booming, and like AI, like it's hard to predict what's going to happen with AI help, right? Where do you see AI helping superconductivity?
Yes.
Like improving or like exploring a new thing?
Yeah, so with AI currently, there have been pushes to include AI in the manufacturing of of creating analog circuits through the help of AI assistants. The current efforts have been done with CMOS technology, but I expect that there is a lot of overlap in the hardware design. Since superconducting CPUs and CMOS both use Verilog, which is a hardware description tool, you'll be able to create analog circuits for superconductive CPUs with the help of AI.
Okay, so you see AI helping a lot.
I do, yes.
I think so too, because AI is going to help you like in a lot of fields in the future.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, lastly, I was very happy when you heard back from California State University, yeah? About your possible internship.
Yes.
With their big grant.
Yes.
So tell our people who's watching us about your possible internship, what you're working on right now to get that internship, to get it, to like so you have it secured.
Okay.
And what would be your position if you get it?
Okay. Yes. So the grant is a National Science Foundation grant entitled Discover Expedition. The Discover Expedition started in 2022, and it goes for another 6 years. It's about a $15 million grant.
Who gave the grant?
Yeah, the grant was given by the National Science Foundation.
Okay.
So it's a grant that seeks to move beyond CMOS and allow computers to enter the range of exascale, or the range of exaflops. Basically, how many floating point operations can be done with 1 joule of energy.
So they ask you, well, what's your stage of like interviewing right now? Where are you at?
Yes, currently I have finished my interview with the University of Southern California, and I have been told that I will either, since the University of Southern California is the thrust location for the CPU design and CPU fabrication and CPU design, I will either be mathematically modeling superconductive CPUs, or I will be testing superconductive simulations using the newly developed superconductive verification tool that the Discover Expedition has created.
Nice. Are you excited?
I have really not been more excited for anything in my life. Yes. This technology gets me up in the morning every day just to discover and what computers can truly do.
Well, I wish you luck to get that, to land that internship. To be honest,
I appreciate it.
I was really happy when you texted me.
Yeah.
That like they reach out and like you in the stages like of getting that internship. I wish you luck, and I really hope you get it.
Yeah, thank you.
Lastly, do you have anything shortly? Because we're running out of time. Do you have anything to add, like shortly, about superconductivity? Few words. Say, hey, Pasha, we did not talk about that. Let me say a few words about that.
Yeah. So the problem that I want to work on in superconductivity goes beyond just novel simulations and applications of this technology, but also educating people. Expanding people's information and knowledge on this technology has been a passion of mine. Just understanding the best way to organize all the information coming out of the Discover Expedition has been a challenge, but something that I look forward to presenting to the world, really.
Okay. Well,
right.
Good luck. I
Thank
wish
you.
you wish you luck.
Thank you. I got my work cut out for me, definitely, yeah.
Okay. Okay, Luka. This is the final part of our interview. It's going to be a quick quiz.
Okay.
It's not a big question, but it's a simple question. Some of it is fun question. I'm just gonna ask and then just give some comments and just pick one if it's a question either or, right?
Okay.
So it's just a quiz like to fun up, right? So first question, JavaScript or PHP?
Oh, PHP, by far.
Shortly, why?
PHP has better integration with database tools, allowing you to add dynamic items through an actual database instead of having to hard code values in your actual file.
Okay, well, I'm actually neither. I'm not a big PHP guy. My first experience PHP was like when we did HackUTD.
Yeah.
Screw you. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna put here like a small video from like.
Okay. Yeah.
Luka, everybody's watching. Luka, can we have PHP running? Luka, please. PHP. Let's go, old school. Luka.
God damn it, everything's working.
10,000 files. two pages. 10,000 files. Jesus, Luka. Okay, so what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Clockwork Orange.
Okay.
Stanley Kubrick. Yeah.
Okay, good movie?
Yeah, I love that movie.
It doesn't ring a bell in my head, to be honest. How old is it?
It's from the 70s.
Really, is that old? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Eris, do you like it too?
It's pretty good.
Okay. What's your favorite game?
My favorite game is Silent Hill 2.
Silent Hill 2. Okay. What's your favorite person that you would like to meet one day?
I would like to meet Dr. Averman. I've been researching his material for about 4 months now, and I just love the way he teaches, and I would love to stand in one of his lectures. That'd be amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So definitely send him this interview.
Oh, yeah.
If you had one question to ask right now, if I pick up my phone and call him like the doctor, what would you ask him?
I would.
Anything like in particular, like about future technology or something?
I would ask him what are the plans for so they just finished a superconductive simulator, and I would ask them what are their plans for publishing the results that and the verifications that come out of the simulator. That
So you would ask him that?
Yeah.
Okay, you would have a chat about that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, as a child, of course, we've been child, we dream about future. What did you dream dream about like becoming when you grew up? Like I wanted to be a cop, a firefighter, right? Like yes, I remember being like have a police hat, like okay, stop here, you know. But what about you?
I always wanted to be an artist.
Artist, okay.
Yeah. My father was a comic book inker back in the 90s. He did work in Silicon Valley for 3DO games, and that always really inspired me.
Okay. So what kind of artist? Which one? Which field?
I always wanted to be a digital artist.
Digital, so like graphics.
Yeah,
computer graphics.
Yeah, computer graphics or
UI UX.
Yeah, UI UX.
That's what we did on HackUTD.
Yeah, similar.
Okay, so that's your field. Okay, what do you consider your greatest achievement so far?
I would consider.
How old are you, Luka? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, I'm 22.
Okay. Wow, you look younger, to be honest.
Oh, thank you.
So, being 22-year-old, what do you consider your greatest achievement so far?
I think I would consider my greatest achievement becoming a TA for my C# class. at the time, I had never dedicated so much time and energy into one particular topic, and spending so much time learning computer science and learning programming and the art of programming itself, culminated into just recognition that I had the ability to do something.
Well,
like that.
That's amazing. And I think it's like, I'm pretty inspired what's going to happen like in the future.
I know you're going to do great things, Pasha.
Hope to see, we'll see. Let's shoot another interview like in 10 years and like
Sure.
I'll ask the same questions.
Yeah.
Who is there? Nobody's there. Okay. So what's your to-go activity, what's your go-to activity for relaxation?
Yeah, so my go-to activity for relaxation, I like to meditate a lot. Staring at screens for, sometimes 18 hours at a time. It's good to disconnect and to even have whole days where you don't spend time looking at screens and you just meditate and practice mindfulness. That helps me relax a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to try it one day, actually.
Yeah, it's great. It's very powerful. Do
you have a favorite book?
Yes, my favorite book is David Sedaris's When You're Engulfed in Flames. It's about quitting smoking and some other personal essays.
Good job.
Yeah.
Would you recommend it to anybody?
I would recommend it to...
How many times you read it?
I've read it like 8 or 9 times.
My God.
Yeah, I've read that book a lot. Yeah.
Okay, you remember after our HackUTD we had a dinner and I said a story like me being like 5 years ago and me being like 5 years today.
Yeah.
I would never dream I would end up here at this point, right?
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself like in 5 years?
I see myself in 5 years working towards a postgraduate degree, either in hardware or in computer science. Either at the University of Texas at Dallas or the University of Southern California. Those are my two top choices for postgraduate school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to teach?
I would love to teach, yes.
Okay. Wow, Luka is a teacher.
Apparently, yeah.
Advice for students who are watching us, like short advice for people, for students.
So I would say to find somebody who academically challenges you and is in a position that you admire. Like for me, a person that mentored me a lot was Jonas Wagner. Basically, interacting with him and asking him questions about how to conduct myself in an academic setting, or what should the quality of work I should be contributing, what the quality of work should be that I contribute, and basically have people that believe in you and just don't disappoint them.
That's a good one. Have people that believe in you. I really like that one. Favorite YouTuber?
Favorite YouTuber? Definitely Tech with Tim.
Fuck you.
Shout out to Tech with Tim. He makes amazing content.
Well, okay.
You're my second favorite YouTuber, Pasha.
Thank you.
Because I'm in most of your videos.
Still fuck you. Anyway, okay, Luka. Thank you so much for coming for the interview.
Thank you so much, Pasha, for
I had so much talking with you. I learned some new stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I'm very excited about your future. I wish you luck in your internship.
Thank you.
Keep me posted. And I know it's a Christmas soon, so I brought you some gift.
Oh my gosh, you got me a Christmas present.
And not only for you, I got it for Eris also, because I knew she's gonna come. This is for you.
Thank you so much.
And Eris, this is for you. And Merry Christmas, girls. And that camera. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Happy Holidays, right?
Happy holidays, yeah.
It's Christmas soon.
December is superconductive season. I agree, yes.
I wish you luck and good luck. I hope you like this video. It's the first one. Luka was the first one. And till the future videos, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pasha.